Okay, so this is back on. Let's turn in our quest. Okay, so after we did Nolanite Academy, we walked all the way down here to Rin, and King Adalbern threw his son and a bunch of people that followed him out of Ascalon. The quest basically teleported us up here to Yak's Bend, and we walked down here with the main quest to Borlis Pass. And
what she's not mentioning there is that it killed us several times because she could not keep us alive.
It had nothing to do with nothing.
Yes.
It had everything to do with them. So, let's go.
Oh god, this is where it's all going to start turning. This is where we're going to start dying. I mean, not just honor this time.
Maybe. Maybe.
So, yes, we need to light the beacons or something. Is that the bonus?
No, the beacons are the mission. Part of the mission.
Okay. Well, there's one.
Oh, there's one beacon. Okay, let's go.
Right, Centaur. They're not a threat. They'll never be a worry to us.
Oh. Never, ever, ever. Centaurs would never threaten the humans.
When centaurs threaten the humans, you know that the human race has just gone too pathetic to live. Oh, someone got a key?
Ooh.
We'll probably find a chest here.
I'm just gonna sell it.
That works. That's what I'd do.
Beacon, lighting the beacon.
Torchman, light the beacons.
Okay, so remind me, what's the bonus on this one?
The bonus for this one is something about rescuing a dwarf from a cave, I think.
Are you sure it's this one?
That's the frost gate, I think.
Well, I'm pretty sure we have to save him in both of them.
Isn't this the one where we blow up the cave, go in and kill like a drake or something?
Yeah,
The
we
ice cave?
go into a cage and we blow up the door, and then that dwarf that we see in the next mission is there, and he tells us there's like a frost shark or something right there, I think. I might be wrong. But I'm pretty sure we see him here.
Walking wiki my butt.
Well, that was Soul.
That was all.
Soul said it. Okay, by the way, the the Stone Summit Dwarves that you were asking about earlier that we fight later in this mission, they are xenophobic. The wiki page doesn't say anything about them worshipping anything, but they're really, really xenophobic.
Well, no, the wiki page wouldn't say it. I think he got retconned in later or something. It's like, because, you know, they oppose the Great Dwarf idea or something. Or some, I don't know.
Stuff that got retconned in or out later is kind of on the wiki too.
Well, yeah, but they, you know, I'm fairly sure it was something to do with the Great Dwarf and them basically worshipping the Great Destroyer because that was their thing. They worshipped the Great Destroyer, the other ones worshipped the Great Dwarf. Yay!
Did you like
Could
the
be
beacon?
entirely wrong.
No,
No.
it just says that they are, really xenophobic and they like slavery because they have a bunch of
Well,
slaves.
what was the reason they divided? Because it was a recent thing. The Deldrimor and the whatever these guys are didn't divide until really recently. Like they're still in the middle of a civil war. In fact, just Okay, in the middle of a mission is
The
not
Stone
the time to be
Summit pride
looking things up.
themselves with their fanaticism. To them, there is only one right way to do things their way. There is only one group worthy of ruling the world, the Stone Summit. All of our life is meaningless. They are cruel, brutal, calculating, and cold-hearted to a degree rarely seen in civilized nations. A
Sounds like
Stone
humans, really.
Summit dwarf could split a man's head without a thought and feel as little concern as he did as if he just stepped on an earthworm.
I don't remember
So yes,
the other
it
things
really
from there.
is just they're xenophobic jerks.
Maybe it's because I request text.
Come to Papa.
Look at me setting everything on fire. I'm basically using one skill for the entirety of this campaign. When we get to the end where all the fire things are, I am going to be so screwed.
Only a little bit.
I have no non-fire skills.
You just go learn all the ice ones.
Don't want to know the ice ones. I want the fire guys to be vulnerable to freaking fire.
Yeeho Burly Bunch. That's a nice name.
It is a nice name. Why would someone so unpleasant have such a nice name? The boss is in the mission, not as fast as the boss is outside. Why are you slamming your keyboard again?
You obviously haven't played Guild Wars 1 with me.
Could we kill this boss? Because
He's not dead
Well,
I
yet!
have no energy.
This protector
Yeah, he's gone
is
real low,
healing it.
and then everyone ran off.
This guy is healing it.
Not no more. Right, okay. That's all the beacons. I'm leaving this torch here.
But we can
We need it
do
later.
shortly. No, we need a new one.
Yeah.
You get the enchanted one, don't you?
Yep, you get a new one. You can just leave this one here. Actually, yeah.
He wants the torch. You have to give him the torch.
Oh,
Bring the torch.
I'm getting the damn torch. When's the bonus happen?
Not yet. Patience, young firestorm guy.
Our Firestorm guys known for their patience, really.
Yeah, not really.
Stone Summit, die.
You should
Oh,
get
so-
Vigorous Spirit.
Yeah, as soon
That
as it's
fills me
available,
a
I'd
lot.
love to.
That's a really good one.
Yes, yes it is. It's not available until, I think North Carolina Province or something. Technically it's available like Yak Spend if you want to do the skill quest, but
We don't.
no, we don't. So instead I have Shielding Hands and Guardian.
Okay.
Ugh.
It is kind of like right up here though. The bonus. It's coming soon.
I want that XP for some reason. I don't know why.
Just
Powder
remembering
keg,
quests
powder keg.
does what
Yeah, one might
powder
be.
keg can.
No. Oh god, the stomp. Oh, some memories of being stomped like that.
Ugh, there's all kinds of better sword or better axe. I need one.
You could, after this mission, just put your other one back on.
No, not giant orb. Ah, I was out of reach. No, it
No, I
interrupted.
disrupted it.
Oh, well that works.
Priest of Dagger.
I'm just gonna be glad he's not one of the blue ones. Because those are a pain.
They are, aren't they?
I just keep missing.
And I am totally out of position. Yay, somehow. Don't forget the guys behind us.
What the henchies kills?
Get back over here. Both of you.
Come on, Soul. Well, look, Connor's running ahead, and I have to go heal Connor.
I'm not even close to him.
Yeah, you are. Let's face
You
it.
needed it.
So where are you at on the points for Guild Wars 2, Connor? You're at 50, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm at 50. I have 50 and Guam and...
Good man.
We're all ready, man. We're all ready.
In fact, I should put my title on.
Guam should be... We should be able to use it in Guild Wars 2.
Yep. That was the thing that said that would happen. Let's see if it does.
I don't know why it wouldn't. I don't think putting in a title was that hard.
Well, I haven't seen it happen in any of the bases yet. I mean, I know they haven't put any of that stuff in, but until I see it, I'm not counting it. We should probably take up these guys on the shooty thing.
Yeah, we should.
And I should not use contact AoEs when I'm not surrounded by enemies.
This way. Oh, wait. there's
Killing
more.
this
Haha.
guy.
He's fine. You've got him.
Yes. Clearly we don't need healers. Right, okay. So yes, some dwarves are our buddies, and other dwarves are not our buddies.
Delgemore dwarves are our buddies. Stone Summit they're not.
And we kill the Stone Summit, and then we sort of get rid of the Duldramoor in another way. So we wipe out the entire species of dwarves. Once again, if I haven't mentioned it before, and I have, we are the worst thing that ever happened to this world. Like, pretty much everything, our fault. Oh god, Doilak Riders. These guys are healers from hell. Really want to focus on them first, because otherwise, well, it just gets painful. What is that thing that's being pinged on the map?
A lever.
That's not the way we want to go, though. I just open that for later. Our bonus is down here.
Bonus! Bonus time!
Go
We got
get
to
those
fight all
guys.
these extra things, and that one necro boss, and oh god, it's all coming for us. I'm running away. No, I'm not, because of the Beastmaster. Ow.
Why am I saving Alicia?
Nice how everyone just came along to save Alicia. If it had been you, we would not have cared. Obviously, we didn't save her because we suck, but... Okay, I know I said things, you don't have to let me die.
Yep, we do.
The thing I have learned about running this AoE build is everything wants to kill me.
Yes, it does. Very within reason.
See, when I'm a ranger, just watching my health go down now. Oh, there we go. Yeah. When I'm a ranger and I've got an AoE build on, they don't care because I do crap damage right here. As an elementalist, not so much.
Here we go. I was right. We do see the dwarf here.
Yay, dwarfy.
What else, grab a keg?
Connor, you're further back. How exactly were we supposed to find that this all
I'm not entirely sure.
was? I mean, and how do I get up here?
Well, that's nifty.
Yeah.
Do I blow
suppose
this
if you
one
want
up?
to do that- Yeah, you blow up this, like, snow pile back here.
Yeah, that works.
There we go.
I mean, I guess the map kind of shows you, and you can see things behind that wall, but that's a very iffy thing. Ah, Dryder. Now, these are nasty things. Dryder. Nice big spider, really. Without the nice. This is Guild Wars 1, 2 preparation, endurance run. Guild Wars 1 all through the night, and don't I know it, good lord. Gonna become progressively less funny as time goes on.
Or maybe progressively more funny.
I'm already falling asleep.
You've been up 2 hours, you
Yeah,
have
really.
no right.
I've got more right to be tired than you. I've got nil.
Okay, so how do I explain to someone why we're not still fighting the Char?
Because we ran away.
Well, yeah, I've been saying that. It's just like, we didn't run away for 2 whole years, and then once we finally struck back, once we finally actually made progress, we ran away. Why?
Because this game is not well written and doesn't think a lot of things through.
Right. It's like the Char ultimately win, despite the fact that we do nothing but completely destroy them every time we meet.
We
Hey,
are
Char,
the
you have
player.
a religion? Well, we're just going to topple that down around your ears.
Aren't your
Pyre, you want to...
ankles?
Oh, yeah. Pyre, you want to pretend you're actually totally superior to us because you've got warband and tactics? We're going to completely stomp your group
By
easily.
just walking in and face rolling.
We did appreciate the giant devourer thing, though. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Right, here's the bonus thing. Connor has run straight in, as it should
Naturally.
be. I am beginning to regret Lily's choice in giving me a bunch of AoEs. I have to be next to things to set off.
I told you you can have AoEs that are melee range, or you can have single target stuff that's ranged.
I should have said single target. I really should have.
I'll just visit your skill trainer because you should be able to get single target stuff. Or you just slap flare on your bar and...
Why is it healing? Die. Everything just die. Die like the dogs you
That's
are.
our Ellie. And
There we go.
victorious. Okay, backwards.
Bonus. Yay.
We did it.
We did. With minimal player death. In fact, has anyone died
None.
so far in this mission?
Not yet. Wait, hold on.
Woot. Wait,
No,
have
I
I
don't
died
think
in this
we have.
mission?
I don't think so.
Alicia
Alicia died.
has.
Oh, she doesn't count. I
Yeah.
think I did die 2 minutes after she did. Damn.
Ha ha ha.
Ugh.
And my death count is still low. Aha.
So basically, Rurik decided that since we just won a great battle against the Char finally,
It's
managed to flee our
clearly
city.
time to run away.
Yeah, and he did that because he wanted to save our people by leading them through the mountains through which they were really not prepared or supplied to travel through in the middle of a dwarven civil war. The dwarven civil war, which was one side of which was completely, utterly happy to butcher us by the million.
All of us. They'd be happy if we all died. It's kind of their master plan anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, the pingy thing down here looks like our next objective. Hey, ice golems! Your time to shine, fireboy. Or Connor, I'll just charge
Huh?
him, you know.
Well, yeah, because I'm like a mile behind you. I was doing something else.
Like what?
Well, explaining to people about things.
Okay, that's
But I haven't even fully eliminated people on things. Like why Rurik did this. Yeah, the only real good thing you can say about Rurik, aside from he's better than Togo and Togo...
that takes much.
Togo, no. He's better than Togo and Cormier, and he gets what he deserves. Like, yeah.
The getting what
That's
he
about
deserves
all
part
you
this
say.
way. The getting what he deserves part's really the...
Well, that is the fun part. Gonna forward.
Oh, I'm not attacking. Oops. The Dolyak Riders aren't healing. I don't think they heal yet.
I think they do. They should have Horizon healing.
No, what also does it? Well, we seem to be alive, so I'll just save that for a little while.
We're doing what?
Nothing, no.
Go get the ice golems. Charge
Donna,
them
she's
with your
talking
fire.
to you.
I was talking to you.
I know you were, but he didn't.
I was talking to the people with the fire. They have like minus 20 armor or something. Oh, I don't know. These probably don't because they're so low, but... How low is Alicia's armor? She's getting beat up by like one guy.
What is 2052? Military.
I think it's like almost 11.
8? It's 8:52, guys.
What's 8:52?
The time that it is for me.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, that's definitely worse than nearly 5 in the morning.
Or almost midnight. Okay, we need to open this door somehow.
Well, there's a thing that's pinging over there, so...
Google's Gulch.
Wait, are we supposed to just take that one?
Can you shoot the door with this?
No, they're falling over, so they're broken. Maybe we're supposed to kill these guys over... Yeah, because they're pinging.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Basically, this mission is us... Was it going after Rurik, who's charged off into the mountains and not come back? Because that sounds entirely like Rurik.
That's probably why it's not opening, because we left Rurik back. Where did we leave Prince Rurik? I don't know.
No,
we
he doesn't
didn't meet
actually
him.
join us in this. He, like, we see him for a cutscene. What we're doing here is we're
Cutscene
just
that
finding our
happens
way through the mountains and finding help with the doors, basically.
I believe we do have to find... Yeah, we have to find out what happened to Rurik because he was negotiating with the Dwarf King. So basically, yeah, he ran off
Here we
ahead,
go.
and we have to track him down.
Now we can run off into our cutscene.
Cutscene, yay.
Yay! Oh man, this mission's long.
Yeah. Connor, you're in charge of that whole quest our guild's got going.
Okay, cutscene.
Okay.
Ah, my good and excellent friend. I got
Redundant.
pinned down here in Croc's Hollow when the Stone Summit attacked.
Good thing we arrived when we did.
Why is that
I owe
camera
you many
pointed at my...
thanks. I would raise a pint of dwarven ale in your honor, but there is still much work to do.
Well, perhaps when everyone is safely through Borlis Pass.
Agreed. But now I must go back and lead our people to Grubel's Gulch.
Yep, he's just running off.
Run away.
Not even towards the right place. Why have we just teleported?
You go on ahead and clear the way. Secure a shelter for the night, and then we'll see about that ale.
As you wish, my prince.
You're paying,
Talk to
Prince.
King Ironhammer. He'll help you garner safe passage into the Gulch. I will see you there.
He won't pay. You know he won't pay. In fact,
He'll
he's
make
gonna
us
make
pay.
you buy his drink.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well,
he's gonna
not
buy
a
the most
prince anymore.
expensive one and have
Dwarfs
10.
of Deldramore, thank you for your help.
This guy isn't a bad guy.
We do what we can to honor the old
But he
alliances.
sounds just like...
Then the
Well,
Deldramore dwarfs will honor them as well. Your
He doesn't sound
prince's
anything like us
request
in
for
Eye of
passage
the North,
through
does
the
he?
mountains has been granted. Take this enchanted torch.
'Cause
and
you
light
know
the
who he
beacon
sounds like right
outside
now.
Grubel's Gulch. My brother, Breknar Iron.
I don't even have my sound
will
on.
open the gate for you once he sees
Probably
the
wise.
arcane flame. Your people will be safe in the gulch for the night.
Thank you, King Ironhammer.
Anything for our friends. Now, waste no more
Why
time
are we
here.
friends exactly?
Night will be upon you, and your people will freeze in the cold without shelter.
We lit the
Follow me
torches.
to the gate.
But we were doing that for our people. They didn't need to...
Yeah, kinda
yeah. Let's just move on. We need to do things with this enchanted torch. Why is the dialogue just now repeating on the screen?
No idea. For everybody who skips the cutscene, because everybody skips the cutscene.
Well, okay.
Hey, we've sort of got a dwarven escort.
Not really, though.
They'll help us. We just have to help them a little bit because they use frenzy.
It's freaking cold in my house.
Yeah, it looks freaking cold in this area, so it's appropriate.
Dwarves everywhere, but we're not supposed to hunt them.
These dwarves are our friends.
So
They're the
they
nice
say.
dwarves.
Yeah, okay. These dwarves are pretty much... They're pretty aces. Why are they attacking? They didn't do anything.
I love you.
Seriously, I was just stood doing nothing.
Watch, this is gonna be where we die.
Good lord.
Oh, hey, you should get caught on the axe.
Never.
I do like 5 damage. I do 0 damage to this guy.
Okay, Connor, dropping the axe on the floor, you pick it up.
Do you have an ID kit?
I do.
We've got 2 droiders over here. Connor, keyboard murderer.
Slayer of a million keyboards.
Just to be sure, because it might save you some money some point down the road. You know hitting the keys harder doesn't actually make you do more damage or anything, right?
It does. It does.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
I tried. I just didn't try very hard. Uthar no Hearthstone Hound. You picked a bad day to mess with the Ascalonians. Why does everything attack me? There's no reason for this.
They just want hugs.
No, no they don't. They want a lot more than I'm willing to give.
Can't you see that they're lonely and sad?
I can see that they're lonely. I do not
They need
want
a
to
little
help
bit
them
of
with that.
hugs in their
No,
life.
no. Just stop. No. You're a terrible, terrible person.
What about this is new?
Absolutely nothing, but it does need restating sometimes.
If you say so.
Right, so I'm just supposed to light this, right?
Yep.
I'll let you have to find the fighty things. Right, so how does lighting this beacon actually help?
It lights the big beacon, which opens up Google's Gulch first.
Oh, okay. It's a bit of a weird system, but I can dig it.
Well, it's like, okay, see, it lights up, and so they know that it's safe in the, like, valley or whatever we're in, so that they can open the gates, without, you know, like, opening for enemies and getting screwed or something, I guess.
The beacon! It's lit! The way must be clear. Now is our chance. We make for Grubel's Gulch.
We only have one caravan of people? Okay.
There's a limit on some things, you know?
Well, it felt like we had quite a few more people when we were traipsing through the mountains.
They all died of hypothermia.
Oh, that makes sense. We're hardly dressed for the climate.
No, it's probably just the graphics nuts.
The fighting has stopped. They must have had too much ale tonight.
Why are the dwarves all Russian?
That was no brawl. I could swear I heard the shouts of men.
What would men be doing on Shiver Peak?
I do not know. These are strange days.
Sir, the beacon has been lit.
Impossible. The Stone Summit would never abandon their posts.
The flames burn brightly, sir. And there is more. A band of men are marching for the gulch. They're approaching the gate.
So, it was men who lit the beacon.
Whoever it was, they had to get through Dagnar's men to do it. Any enemy of the Stone Summit is a friend of Deldrim.
Why did they lock that gate?
Open the gate! Captain, prepare quarters! I am Brechnor Ironhammer, Lord of Grubel's Gulch.
I am Rurik of Ascalon.
No,
Your
you
brother
don't.
the
You
king
got
speaks
banished.
highly of your hospitality.
My brother tells the truth. What brings you here?
I'm leading these refugees over the Shiver Peaks. We wish to cross Borlis Pass into the human kingdom of Kryta.
Well then, Rurik of Ascalon, welcome to Grubel's Gulch. You are free to stay with us as long as you will.
Thank you, mountain friend. Rin is forever in your debt.
Again,
Rick,
you got
get
banished.
your butt out, man.
You can't say that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Any debt that you say you have to people that people try to cash in on will probably get them executed because your king does not like you.
Your father king hates you, boy. Right, and here we are, all safe and sound in Grubel's Gulch, which is called Brushgate.